Hello everyone, you're on the Handmade channel. Today I'll show you how I made a Cybertruck body for a remote-controlled car that smashed a lot of plasticine cars. And now, I think it's time to update this body because this grey Ford has already gotten kind of boring. So, to create a new body, I disassembled the previous one. I didn't take it apart completely, I just removed the cab and the fender flares. And on this structure, I started building the frame for the Cybertruck body. For sculpting, I use hard sculpting clay and very hard NSP clay. First, I trimmed and leveled the future body. Since this car will destroy the others, it needs to look vicious. So as you can see, I'm not holding back on the clay at all. The side elements turn out very thick, which is actually a plus since the car will have quite a lot of weight. And for crash tests, the car needs that extra weight, so that the damage is more severe and spectacular. And when I've already made the entire body out of white clay, I start attaching body elements made from NSP clay, which is very hard. I also made it very smooth and even. And of course, to create the correct elements, I use blueprints, and that's how I assembled this clay body using this method. I covered the wheels so I wouldn't paint over them, and I'll be painting with a spray can. First, I'll apply a primer, and then I'll add the main color. And after painting, I finished it up, installed the windows, and here's what I managed to make. This is already the second Cybertruck I've built. I broke the first one, did a crash test on it, and checked its durability. This is already the second Cybertruck I've built. I broke the first one, did a crash test on it, and checked its durability. Well, I think you watched that video. This new one, with remote control, will smash all the others. And since it's remote controlled, let's test it outside and see how it drives. In your opinion, which Cybertruck turned out better, this one or the one I crashed earlier? And I made that one a bit bigger. If you compare it to this new one, the new one is a little smaller. You can immediately notice the lack of rims. I took them from the first Cybertruck, I just didn't bother making new ones. And by the way, as you may have already noticed, the rear part of the Cybertruck turned out longer than it should be. That's because of the short wheelbase of the car. I just had to make the arches a bit shorter. I cut the windows out of transparent plastic and then painted them black, kind of like tinting, since there was no point in leaving them transparent because there's no room for an interior in there, just the car's control components. I think with these wide wheels, the Cybertruck looks like it was made for driving on Mars. The regular road version doesn't look as impressive as this one. Well, that's it. This is the remote-controlled Cybertruck I managed to make. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're here for the first time and you're interested in my clay creations. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye everyone.